You talk about some macroeconomic indicators such as inflation, the MPR, as you said. How does that affect the private sector ability to actually employ more people?
Right. So I will tell you that our status now in terms of a macroeconomic indicator, they are very, very positive to attract more business. But does business comes overnight? The answer is no. So they want it to steady over time to see, because if you look at most of the macroeconomic indicator, they are positive and they are attractive enough, but we must be able to sustain it to a particular extent before we can actually start attract. So I will encourage the government. They are doing well in terms of macroeconomy. We must make sure that we're able to sustain it, and we must also now come and look at the other area which I talked about, operational cost. How do we make sure that the operational costs for businesses are much more lower, and how do we ensure that in terms of access to finance? There was a time I was in this studio also, I told you about allowing an NYC student to use his NYC as a collateral, or tell him to actually make available his traditional rulers to stand for he or she if he actually need 500,000 soft loan or 1 million naira. These are the things, because if you look at our small businesses, they employ over 50% of Nigerians. That simply means employment is in that area. So government must make sure that they invest in that area and make sure that people are able to access finance to actually do business.